while bringing the heat. Your wicked hot's got the moves, can't be beat. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Always trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pixel warrior swag on blast. Combo chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, is that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Always trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pixel warrior swag on blast. Combo chain so smooth, we're built.
All right, we are live for real this time. What's going on, everybody? We got our special guest, Boom Boom Kaboom. Noof Nukem's in the room. What's going on, Noof?
Boom, boom, kaboom. It is good to be here on Tuesday night, hanging out with the chillest group of dudes you can find each every week. Awesome stuff. Glad to be here.
He's back on Tuesday nights. We got Sir X-Man in the house.
What up, yo? Let's go.
And we got Wicked Hot here. What's going on, Wicked Hot?
Yeah, what's going on, boys? What's going on, chat? As you can see, I'm just podcasting from my penthouse rooftop, per usual.
Your penthouse rooftop. All right, let me see what's going on here. And what I want to know is, we have the biggest topic of the week that we're going to open with right now. Okay? Sir X-Man? The end of the Kelvin timeline.
Boo.
The what?
It was announced today that Paramount is ending the Kelvin timeline from Star Trek.
That? Oh, great. Good. Put it in the landfill.
Any comments, Sir X-Man?
They got greedy actors, and they took too damn long to decide to do it. These guys got old, and they started doing other things and other shows, like Mr. and the Wonder Woman game and 1 and 2, and Spock is now doing what do you call it?
Transitioning.
A new series on I think it's like a hospital show or something like that. So he's locked into that
great.
now. And
He's on Scrubs.
No. He's not on Scrubs. He's on something else. And Zoe is doing movies for YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. What is that other thing? Oh, YouTube. I'm not YouTube. God dang it. And I got the Amazon show, the Amazon thing. They're paying her for good doing.
Prime Video?
And
Oh yeah.
her own movies, movies and video. No, it's not what you think, Don't. And everybody else is out there, and the other guy is doing The Boys. So they ain't got the one that played Bones. He's out there doing his own thing too.
Right.
So it's like you
Just
lost
like
it.
Xbox, baby.
You're gonna
Crash
have to.
it.
You're gonna have to reboot or put it in some other universe or place in the Star Trek universe now.
Right.
You ain't got no choice. So that Kelvin timeline is gone. It was good while I was there, but ain't no way you should have took over 10 years to continue the line. No way. That's the problem. All right. I'm done on that. I'm pissed off, but I'm done on that.
I told him we'll talk about that on the air. And he was like, we're going to talk about what on the air? And I was like, you'll see. And then I just hit him with the Kelvin timeline.
You can have an intervention.
For the most part.
Goodness.
Discord, you drive me crazy here.
All right.
At least bring me back Battlestar Galactica. Do that again. I'm cool with that. I love Battlestar Galactica, the series.
Right.
This was awesome.
Okay, I think we're all in Discord. Discord's a pain in the ass sometimes. All right, well, we're here, and the real first topic, Sir X-Man wanted to bring this up, and Noob might want to talk about this too. Who should run Xbox?
Ooh, let Noof have this. I want to hear the bitch.
Run the fucking Xbox. Well, none of the fucking current posse, let me tell you that. You should definitely heave ho and out you go. But then again, you still got fucking Satya Nutella, the fucking top dog. So who gives a fuck? You know, a monkey could run the shit at this point. Right?
No, that's the problem, Noof. It's Satya.
Exactly.
It's all
Satya, like, so.
He is a
Yeah, but
cancer and is infected.
There's too many yes men underneath him. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like he's just giving them the raw dog dick right now. They're just taking it hook, line, and sinker. You know, and then you got the fanboys out there just going along with every narrative they toss out. And they used to talk about the PlayStation ponies fucking taking the goalposts and moving them. God dang, these goalposts are up on Mars somewhere right now. So I don't know. I'm just so sick of it at the point. I'm tired of it now. I'm almost tired of even talking about it anymore. Like the word Xbox right now is a bit synonymous with another 4-letter word. It's called SHIT. So there you go.
And you know what we do with that? We flush it.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to each their own, man. I know it's different strokes for different folks here, but I mean, yeah, sorry, that was not meant like that, but you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah.
I got the analogy.
All right. I got thought on that, and it's a big one.
Oh,
if they get a new chairman to run Xbox, run PlayStation, right? To run Microsoft.
What?
What I
Nintendo?
I know it's all messed up, ain't it? The kind of person I want running it, they have to be a software guy. They have to be.
Vegas.
They have to be in the business realm. We all know that already. He has to be that kind of person. He has to. I said, and that's rare to find. Be a gamer and understand the gaming world and what gamers want and what they need. And toward the corporate mind. We already know that already. But if he in charge, he's gonna be making the corporate line. So it's like we want the best of both worlds. Just not putting the stuff on PC and PlayStation and Nintendo and all that stuff all the time. Somebody that wants to keep some stuff to itself. Somebody that believes in the origin of the Xbox. It's okay to do what you do, but I said, I know we all agree to that. You can't sell some games out. You trying to be a software thing to put certain games everywhere, but you need to be a boss that recognizes those legacy titles and keeping it to yourself. That's what we need. We're okay with PC. We do not have a problem with PC because we know Microsoft is PC. It's been like that for a long time. But you don't want to put all your stuff on another place, another venue to just save them. Be somebody that, all right, screw this. We're gonna take everything. We're gonna take PlayStation down and then call ourselves number one, period. Because we're gonna have everything. That's the beast that you should be. You want to be a juggernaut. You want it to be a juggernaut in software. You got that already. People can't get around it. Windows is everywhere. It's what number 90. You know, the 90th percentage used software in the world. So if you get yourself to the, I guess, 75 percentile of consoles out there in the world, you would make more money. Can't you see the ironic in that?
Yeah.
You know, and that's the part about that's the part about. Now, I want a bomber back because
Yes.
a bomber would no way ever have done that. Never. And y'all know I'm right. Bomber that hell nah. You want us to put what on who? Hell nah. We'll give him some things, but we ain't gonna give you my Halo, our Forza, our Gears. We ain't giving them that. Let them go fish and hope they got twos. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
like they understand competition, but putting some other stuff to make money on the other competition that ain't your legacy is fine. I'm not upset about that at all. I
Right.
really ain't. I wasn't upset when they started doing it for some things. Sea of Thieves, yeah, they needed something to play over there. I'm not mad about that, but that was Remedy. I know they. I mean, that was
Just
Rare.
rare.
whatever,
Rare.
Rare. But you know, Rare has been on other game consoles before. What you did by putting the other stuff on consoles that was your priority, that was a big foobarb, and that was a mistake.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of boss I want. I want a bomber in there. I want a Steve Bomber in there to shake stuff up. And
Me too.
number
Peter
one,
Moore.
whoever went for that and said, "All right, yes, we're gonna do it for you." Sorry. Stop sucking up to Satya and put your goddamn foot down. Stop being scared of that bald ass man.
He ain't. He ain't scared. He's halfway out the door for retirement. So he's basically like, I don't really give a shit. Because now you
And
got
I'm
to
gonna
get
get
through
it.
Phil. Then you got to get
And
through Sarah.
I'm
Then
gonna
you got to
get it.
fight Satya.
I'm gonna
It's a
get it for
three-boss
that.
round.
I don't even think I know I'm gonna get it for this.
Get it.
I don't even think Satya has the American mindset. That's my problem.
He doesn't have any good mindset. He just wants to
That's
subscribe
my
for
problem.
I
everybody.
think he just
And
wants more
I
money.
want to say what I want to
Yeah,
say,
he's
but I'm
greedy.
not gonna say it because
You have
I
you have
get
too
in
many yes
trouble for
people.
that.
You can say it
You're
on
the top
Proto's
3
channel
yes
next week.
You know what I want
Yeah,
to say,
Sir
don't
X
you?
Man's
Don't
pushing
you?
his agendas on us again. Damn you, X Man! Damn you, political
But
agendas, and
he
pushing them on
doesn't.
Proto's show when he's away.
He doesn't understand American competition. That's what Satya does not understand.
Yeah,
It's the battle between trying to be number one,
Right.
trying to be on.
trying to be
You
number one.
think Sony ain't over there trying to still be number one?
They
When
ain't.
you got the dog down, you kill him. Y'all had the dog down. Y'all let him back in the goddamn door.
Yep.
Yep, and he's out beating
What were
your
you
ass. Wait,
thinking?
they don't give a fuck. The idea, it's gone. The soul of it is gone, Sir
The
X Man.
soul is gone.
I don't think there is. I don't think there is bringing it back at this point because it's not just like a 1-2 punch at this helm. Like you got to go from it's now it's Phil. Then you got Sarah. Then you got Satya. That's like a 3-layered cake, baby, and you got to go through all of that to change what's going on. And I think it's just a ideology of Satya rolling over, and it's like the black symbiote from Spider-Man. It's just stretching out, and it's just consuming Microsoft subscriptions.
I don't mind the subscription, but they got out of control with it, dude.
But
That's
yeah,
why I
that's
dropped.
that's
That's
the
why I
point.
dropped down
It's
to
all
the
good
other one.
until it ain't, and now it ain't. So now who's laughing?
I just
Satya,
got a census.
big bald man.
Oh, I know they losing money on that. I know we're gonna go up to 30 and make more money.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way, dude. They're gonna,
You know how
they're
many?
gonna price
You know how
everybody out and
many?
be like,
You
what's
know
the
how
matter?
many
Everybody, you
people
don't want
dropped
it?
out of that and went to the essentials? Like, I already got these games. Skip it. I'll buy it.
Oh man, dude.
And they're not even announcing how many people dropped. They're not,
God damn, dude.
because they knew they fucked up.
I'm convinced that Satya is Vigo, the Carpathian. It only makes sense,
Vigo,
right?
Carpathian. Yeah, it could be. It's gonna come out of a painting in the wall. I want more money.
That's where he came from.
Everything's an Xbox, bro.
Horrible.
Vigo, I will do anything for you, Vigo. Yes, what do you want?
Now you're sounding like Phil Spencer.
Do you want me to brush your painting? I will rub
Sound
it
like Phil
for
Spencer
you,
in Rush Hour
Vigo.
So sometimes I do wonder, fucking like somebody like Steve Ballmer's watching this from afar and he's going, "What the fuck is going on over there?"
It's more like
Bummer
they
and the
He's
got-
other
sitting on his
guy
couch
got
going
that.
like, "What the fuck, really?" Like I busted my ass and got the 360 to where it was, and this is what they're doing.
Probably.
And then the other guy before
Damn
him.
shame.
What was, I know him, but what was his name?
No. Micah Barr now is a big fucking
the
clown
one
in the
that went to
community, but he was a pretty
He
cool
went to-
fucking dude a couple of years ago, wasn't he?
He
Yeah.
was-
Mikey
he
Barr,
had,
Mikey
Peter
Barr.
Moore.
he had
Sound like Peter Moore.
the Grand Theft Auto tattoo. What's his name again?
Yeah, Peter Moore.
Oh yeah.
You need somebody
Moore.
like
Peter
Peter
Moore.
Moore.
Yeah, you need somebody like Peter Moore with his attitude.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's probably sitting back too, be like, what the hell did they do over there?
His last name was Moore, not Whore. He's a good man.
He just had that competitive mindset though. Like, and he had the stones to go to Ballmer and tell him what he needed and how he needed to fix it. Like, you need somebody that has that, like, that's like that on
Killer
both ends.
instinct.
You know what I mean? They
Yep.
have the balls to go to the top guy, tell him what happened, and tell him how it has to be to fix it, and be straight up with them. But you also have that competitive spirit. Like, he did things before he got to Xbox, but he's always had that competitive spirit to push the brand forward better than when he got it. And you can simply
Yep.
say that he left it in a good place. And then obviously Xbox just fumbled and fumbled and fumbled. But yeah, you need someone like that. That's a dope mindset. But I just don't think even if you threw someone like that in there, they would just be like, I'm pushing my ideas, but they're only getting so far. You know what I mean? Up the chain of commandment. So
There's gonna
kinda like-
there has to be a whole new revamp for them to at least compete.
kind of like beating your dick to Braille. It's just not great.
It's gotta
The
be.
Braille Playboy, baby. So Rex, man, you probably got that one.
Oh shit.
Look, I can read, motherfucker, because I can see.
Oh,
I can see clearly now when
He's like,
Phil
I
is
can read. I'm like,
gone.
I can
I
read.
can see all obstacles. Get outside to you.
oh my god, dude. Satya.
Satya, you killer. That's what it is. Satya the
Yeah,
killer.
boy. Sati.
I used to call him the Godfather. Yeah, he ain't the Godfather
yeah?
no more. You lost that title.
Yeah, he the Godfather now.
You-
Because you
no,
got
no,
your ass.
He lost that title. He's the God
He's gonna
Destructor.
He's gonna snap his fingers and your digital library is gonna be gone. I don't feel so good, Sir X Man. Perishes.
Nah, Satya learned his knowledge from Kratos. Destroy everything.
Yeah, it's what he's doing right now.
What do you guys hang on?
Hey,
Go ahead.
what?
No, go ahead.
Nah,
I
what
just
was
think
you
that- look, when it comes to Xbox, and again, it depends on the way you want to look at the company, right? Because you got some people out there saying that all their moves are fantastic and they're super successful, and you just kind of got to get with the times and be okay with the fact that they're mostly a publisher now, and they're gonna, and that's fine. If that floats your boat, I'm not here to tell you like it's your money and it's your choice. But I've said this on a billion podcasts, my own included, and I'll state it again. Xbox, this is why it's the most frustrating, because I feel like Xbox kind of just gave up. It was kind of like when Game Pass didn't become as successful as they thought it was going to be. It was kind of like, fuck, we're kind of screwed. We got to switch gears. We got to figure out how to make more money. And we certainly got to figure out how to support our investment, right? Because Game Pass, in order to be successful, is going to take a lot of money, whether it's internally or externally, to buy third-party games, to put constant new content on there, to also bring out your own shit. But, this is coming from, again, $1 trillion company that has a huge wallet, has smart people. Like, I don't think they're all dumb. Like, even when it comes down to Phil and Sarah and all these people, I'm sure they're very smart, and they've got a good team around them that knows how to do things. But it just feels like knowing how to do something and doing it are two different things. Because you got to have, one, the financial support to go ahead and do it when you want to challenge the norm. And then you just got to have a little bit of craziness in there. And at some point, I think the company was largely founded and built, Bill Gates, right? Bill Gates pumped the money behind it, right? He gave him the money to go do this shit. But when it first started out, it was largely like gamers that were building and helping the original Xbox succeed. And that carried into the 360 market, which was amazing. That's what I mean. Like, I know the industry has changed, but gaming really hasn't changed that much when you think about it, right?
Right.
The biggest thing I think since the 360 era is hard drive space is huge. Compression technology is awful because nobody seems to compress anything now. They just fucking, here's a 120 gigabyte game. Like, fuck it, fuck you guys, and fuck your storage space. And the internet and all the free to play stuff. But in general, like, gaming is still largely the same. A lot of the games that we sort of played on the 360 are still here today. So the gaming landscape kind of is the same. It's just the way that they get your money. Before, it was always full price games, or you bought stuff on sale on a digital landscape, and that stuff is still there. But again, the only thing that really changed was they introduced, again, a streaming a service, right, in Game Pass. Now, Google sort of tried that stuff, but I think Google was just a little bit ahead of itself. And Google they had the backing, but they just didn't have the support. Like, Google just messed up because, again, they tried to do too much too soon. And the first thing that killed Google Stadia was, first, you're going in all in on streaming. And streaming, like, when the Stadia came out, streaming games and stuff was not even where it's at now. Like, it has changed even since then. And the second thing was they didn't have any exclusive IPs that kind of made you want to jump into the Stadia atmosphere, right? Anybody who went in and bought a Stadia was like, what the heck? But Microsoft was frustrated because they had the money, they had the means. And just, why didn't you go out and bring in a third party? Like, bring in a couple of really of your closest gamer people, the people that are in touch with guys like us in the community, and say, what does the community want from us? What does our hardcore people want from us? What do they want in the Xbox ecosystem? Because we obviously know what the Minecraft crowd and the kids want. Like, they're fucking all stupid anyway. They just like the same shit. But first of all, keep your hardcore. The people that build your brand, keep them happy first. That's the first ones you keep happy. The people that love and support your brand, right? Even the guys that got the Xbox podcast out there now and still pro Xbox, you got to keep them fucking happy, because they're the ones who's spreading the word of the wisdom, the love, right? They're the ones getting your shit out in the community. They're the ones testing your shit for us. We're all beta testers. We're all testing out their products, their consoles, and their services, that sort of stuff. So keep them happy, and then you worry about the external revenue. You worry about how to please the masses. I call them the dollar spenders, the guys that spend $250 here and $350 here and $150 here, not the ones that are plugging out $80, $90, $100 per game whenever something new comes out. We're a different breed. We're a different anomaly. I think we're dying a little bit, but most of us have no issue paying a shit ton of money for games that we really want. Like, if I want a game, I want it. I want a copy of it digitally, physically, whatever, but I want it. I don't need a fucking rental service to tell me what games I need to play, right? At the end of the fucking day, I stop paying for rental services. I'm sorry, I don't have nothing to play, do I? I gotta fucking go back. That goes for PlayStation, goes for Xbox, goes for anybody that's giving you this shit. You don't have any sense of ownership. I'm not saying you have 100% ownership when you buy a game digitally either, because we certainly know how that fucking shit works, don't we?
Oh yeah.
But it's definitely a little bit better that way than just constantly, I had access to 400 games, and guess what? How much I have access to if I don't pay them the money? Zero. So look, I just think that Xbox could have come at this differently. They could have played the game both ways and still have made a fortune. But I really think the scales are tipped. You know, they had an option to keep us happy and keep other people happy. They really chose the latter. Really pissed off a lot of the hardcore people in there. But they had the means, they had the money. They could have done this differently. They could have still been successful. And like I said, even right down to the one thing, and I think we've all said this, Perry, I'm pretty sure you said it, most people have echoed this, even if you just go the route of timed exclusives, right?
Yeah.
It gives people at least still a reason. People that really want to play those games like day one, they're going to stay in your console ecosystem. You know, I'm not waiting fucking a year to play Gears of War on a competing console. I want to play it day and date on the Xbox. Let the rest of them suffer. Don't treat the PlayStation crowd to the same shit that the Xbox guys got. They don't deserve it. I'm sorry, you fucking don't. They didn't build into the system. Some guys refuse to buy an Xbox even to this day. They can have all the AAA bangers up to yin yang, and they will not buy an Xbox. They are pro against the fucking Xbox. But you know what? They hated their games until the games came over. They love Forza Horizon now, isn't it? It's the greatest racing game ever. Oh, they love fucking Gears of War now. They hated it years ago. They love it now. It's on PlayStation. They love all these games when they come over. Stop fucking, like, basically going, thanks for supporting us with your money, but you fucking hated us before just because it had an Xbox logo attached to it. So fuck off with that shit.
Right.
These guys are retarded. Right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Don't reward the PlayStation crowd with shit. If that even means keeping the next the Elder Scrolls game or whatever the fuck it is, keep that exclusive, do it. I would. I'd put the pedal to the, I'd put my, see, that's how I run business. I would put my foot on their throat and I'd say, fuck it. Because that's what you're saying. That's what the executives over in fucking Japan at Sony headquarters have been saying. Let's put their, when they're down, let's kick them. Let's stop throwing bones, but Xbox over here throwing fucking bones at the competition. But it's all about giving everybody games because everybody should have the right to play games wherever the fuck they want. No, they fucking don't. No, they don't. They didn't invest in the Xbox. Why treat anybody else differently? You know, if I want to, you know what? I own all consoles. You know why? Because I can, and because if I got a good game that I can't get on the computer, I'm going to buy it on my Nintendo. I'm going to buy it on my Sony. That's why I'm a multi-console owner, and it's the best of both worlds. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. If you're too broke or whatever, go collect some bottles and cans, or go work the street corner for a fucking hour or two, or go blowjob the neighbor. I don't fucking care what you do. It's not hard to make some fucking money.
Lockjaw.
You guys are acting like these consoles are Lamborghini Bugattis or something. Like, Christ almighty, man. Like, you ever heard of a fucking credit card or go fucking run some money off your mother?
True.
You know?
It's gonna be 1,000. Definitely
not
not over 12.
Give you $400 or $500. Right? Seriously. Fuck, man. Like, just go buy the console and play the games you want. But at the same time, you know, keep shit exclusive. Give people a reason. Look at if you look on Twitter right now, Nintendo Switch 2 already at almost 11 million consoles. And so fucking since June, May month? That's ridiculous. Yeah. No, but apparently the Nintendo Switch is a piece of shit, and nobody buys it because what? How many games they got out for it that are actually exclusive? A couple, right? But why are you buying it? For the fucking exclusive. It's not like you're buying it for Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto at the moment.
Right.
No.
There you go. That's my rant for the night.
Well, I mean, you're right. And here's one thing about Google. Here's one thing that Google Stadia did right. When they change course, they go, you know what, everyone? We can't do this shit no more. Here's your money back. We're even going to refund you for the games you bought. Like, just here's the money back. We don't want nothing to do with it. You're not going to see that with Microsoft. Oh, yeah, you have over 900 games in your library? Fuck you. We're going to PC.
Get yourself a PC, boy.
Only 90 of those. Only 60 of those games work on PC. See ya. Thanks.
Over 22, 23 years of Xbox. And you forget about the people that were there since the beginning of you. For all your, Halo, first party, Forza, Motorsport, the original. The PGRs, the Mecha Subs, all that stuff when everybody was talking bad about you, on the other side and stuff.
Turn the other cheek.
And then 24 years later, I'm sorry, you stick a big dildo up their ass and tell them, go fuck yourself.
At the class reunion. So they got the shit kicked out of them again.
That's pretty
Fucking, we're a
much
bunch of
how I
Xbox, a bunch
feel.
of nerds.
Everybody is so
Nerds.
happy for like, oh man, I get a handheld. Oh man, I can play it on my PC and my
I can
PlayStation.
play it.
And
Play
like I
all my
said,
games.
it's
All my
okay for some games, but you will never see PlayStation sharing their legacy titles with you ever. And that's how they stay and dominate the race. They'll share it with PC, but they will not share it with another console.
It's not true. Helldivers came over.
Hmm. Uh-huh. So it's like, but Helldivers was actually developed
Muff
by,
Divers came over. Yes, it did.
yeah, but it was developed by a third person. It wasn't made by their legacy studios that they have. It was made by somebody else. But it's sad to what you can and how it comes. And I'm like, I hate to say it, I'm starting to feel like they're trying to put Xbox to death so they could put everything on PC and everywhere else.
Ooh, and they're
That's
gonna
what I'm
eat it up like
thinking
a
in a
fat
few
kid eats
years.
cake.
Yeah. And then
They're gonna be like the kid from the Christmas story who's like when he's fucking
and when
face full of
everybody is
food.
buying the newer PlayStation because Xbox is gone, people gonna be like, okay, now I'll play more Sony titles.
Right.
I'll play those. Xbox
Yeah,
is going to end up seeing in the future a big financial loss,
yeah.
no matter
Sir
what
X-Men,
people
you've been
say.
playing on your Xbox PlayStation titles, haven't you? You've already been doing that for some time. I
I've
don't
been
know why
playing
it's
on
any
PC,
news to anybody.
but
You
I've been
haven't you
playing
played
my.
Spider-Man on your PC?
I haven't. I have played it
Yeah.
for a while, but I haven't played it that much. I didn't get that
But
far.
that's what I'm saying. Like you did it and you didn't make a big deal out of it, but now everyone's doing it and now it's a big deal because this is an Xbox. Apparently you've had an Xbox with a 30 series card in it for ooh,
But
quite
here's
some
the
time
thing.
now. You've
But
been
here's
ahead of
the
the curve
thing.
apparently
Here,
from even the
here's the
marketing.
here's the thing, my friend.
You're
But
ahead of the curve.
you won't see those on an Xbox. You ain't gonna see Spider Man.
Never.
Everybody saying Zero Dawn thing. Zero Horizon Dawn is
Zero
supposed to be
thong.
coming to Xbox. It
Horizon
ain't
Zero
coming.
Thong. It's coming out on
Horizon
Xbox.
Zero Dawn. They
Yeah.
say that they putting that out in
It
the
ain't coming.
ether.
It ain't coming.
It's coming
Dude,
to
you know what's
Xbox.
funny?
It's not
With the
coming.
Xbox is a X-Man, with the Xbox guys, with the Xbox's approach next gen, say it's gonna be $1,000. Like everyone's gonna shit on the concept of a 2 SKU approach, but with you pricing the console like that, it makes a 2 SKU approach like a wantable in a sense because like you know what I mean, like if PlayStation does a two SKU approach, I think it would actually work better than Xbox's did this gen.
You know what my 2 SKU approach is next gen? Switch 3 and PlayStation 7.
There you
Or
go.
PlayStation 6, whatever the hell.
We skipped one. We skipped it.
Here's my thought. I
Yeah.
like the concept
Yeah,
of being able to play other apps like Steam and stuff like that on
that
the
is a cool
Xbox.
concept.
Right.
I'll
But
probably just have an Xbox
I'm
portable so I can mess
I,
around with shit
I,
once in a while. So
but
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say I'm
nice.
a purist, and I don't think my console should have stuff from somebody else like that. Not with an app in there. I think it should just play the games that are normally for console,
Right.
that are your propriety or with your other manufacturers that you share it with. You know, I,
The
I
industry.
like
The
Steam and I got
industry.
Steam on my PC. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, boy.
I got those other apps on my PC. I do not
Same.
think that I need to buy a console that's really a PC. What you're giving me is a low end PC.
Hmm.
That's all you're giving me.
And they won't even use the tools.
At a high price
You
too.
can't. Nope.
It's gonna be rough. It's
So
really gonna be rough.
I know a lot of people love it, but like I said, I'm too old school in the game to deal with all that.
It just makes me want the PlayStation. Like, not that I want it
Just
out
a
of like
solid
hate, but I just
ecosystem where it's
like
tradition.
not just they're just staying to the traditional console because that is their number one revenue is the PlayStation. So it's like you gotta keep that fucking engine going because if you don't, the whole ship goes down. It's not like that in Microsoft. Xbox dies, they're still fucking chugging along like
Yeah, that's
they
still
just dropped off.
Microsoft.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's a little bit of a different dynamic where it's like you need this to thrive versus where it's like I don't really give a fuck if you thrive or not. And I think that comes down to that, and they're just gonna really push it. But it holds that console like ideology, so people are gonna just probably gravitate towards that. Plus the price. So, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and you know what I mean. More people probably will have PCs by then, so it's like at that point, it's like, whoa, we're gonna have all the games. Well, it's like, no, you don't know my situation, buddy. I have a PC, which is now an Xbox. So I have one, and then I have my PlayStation 6, and I have my, you know what I mean? People like to get smart with it, but it's really just, it's really not that hard. It's not that big of a deal.
I'm gonna keep playing my Xbox Series X until it dies,
I'm gonna hold on
and then I'm gonna be
to
like,
the
"That's
day,
it, I'm done."
to the
I'm just
day
gonna,
it die. I want to ride till the wheels fall off, bro. Like till the wheels fall
Well, we
off.
kind of have
yeah,
no
and then you could
choice.
and then you could take it to Perry to fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll fix it.
You know, we're gonna throw it through his
Make it
window and his
last
shop.
longer.
We're gonna
Right,
be, you
Perry?
sold me a piece of crap.
Yeah,
I'll be right back, boys. I'll be right back.
listen, at this point we're just we're stuck with it. So what can we do? Like I got them and that's it. Like maybe I'll get rid of the Halo ones because they're worth a couple bucks, but I'm stuck with them. And that's all right, I guess, right? I got robbed, but I ain't getting robbed again. So that next one, I don't care what it does. Unless it comes with a bunch of gold bars to help pay for the old ones, I ain't buying it.
If it comes with a rubber hand that can give you a hand job while you're at it, there you go.
I don't even need that.
they
I'm
made
good.
They made remember the golden Xbox that they gave away?
Yeah, they gave it
was
to one of
like
the guys in the office.
$10,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, really, motherfuckers? You couldn't ask no rich person if they could afford it. You just gave it away. Y'all dumb. Dumb.
Well, who would you have run it to wrap up this topic? You said Bomber?
I would have Jar Jar Binks run it.
I think he's running it right now.
Nah, like I said, I know the personality I'm looking for to run it, but I don't know who in this day and age, man. Because all these corporate people are thinking about the money right now. Nobody's thinking about tradition
Right.
or even moderate tradition. You know, you got to move forward. We know you got to move forward in gaming, but they're not even taking that in their advisement, you know.
There's a way to
The
do
only
it.
thing that- yeah.
Like, you know, like these movies, like these reboots, they always kill off the old cast, and then people walk out of the movie theaters pissed off. And they're like,
Yep.
well, you got a bunch of young people now. Nobody wants to go see that. And then they lose the audience. Like, you got to make it so it's like a give and take. Like, you got to have the audience, like, you got to cater to them in a way to where they're going to come
Yeah.
back. And that's what they're not doing here. They're more worried about making a ton of money than their fans. They're just like, well, you're going to, you fucking, you slobs, you bought the box and you believe all this shit online. You're going to follow us where we take you. And it's like,
Here's
I'm
the
not
thing,
doing
That's
that.
the weird part. And that's the weird part because Microsoft traditionally, almost since they've had Xbox, they rarely had times where they were losing money. Like they were typically, you look at the majority
They
of their
were making
numbers, they were
money.
up. They were
Right.
up. They were up. They were up. Right? In some areas, they were like up exponentially. Like, you know, I don't understand why it's like they started acting like all of a sudden everything that was in the division was like costing them an absolute arm and a leg. Like, You know, it's so
One
stupid.
year,
Right.
remember, Noof, there was one year where it beat Windows.
Yeah, I remember that.
It
Every company has an up and every company has up and down. Like everybody's stocks don't always constantly go up. There's going to be times when things are really good. There's times that are really bad. It just depends on the market and the conditions of the time. You know, I don't know. There's this whole price hike with Game Pass. I don't know if that's ultimately going to do them any favors in the long haul. I'm not quite sure yet. I mean, some people are still like, yeah, it's the best value, and I'm glad they pay it. That's fine and dandy. But the thing is Game Pass is now out getting away from the target that they started with. I'm pretty sure the target audience they started with. And yes, they adjusted the tiers a little bit, which was not too bad. There were some good things that came out of the restructuring, but at the end of the day, it's like they're just tone deaf, and like you're adding those extra options that, like I said, I have a lot of friends that don't care for the Ubisoft stuff and don't care for the Fortnite shit. So now you're whacking extra money on. Yeah, it might be a great deal. It's a great deal if you love Fortnite, but majority of people that I game with don't give a shit about Fortnite, and they don't need you adding an extra $10 or $5 or whatever it is, so you can add that stuff to your ultimate tier. It just doesn't make sense.
correct.
Right.
Correct.
Yep.
I watch
Right, and then
go ahead.
if you move down a couple of tiers, then you don't get half the cool perks that you actually want when you bought Game Pass Ultimate, which is like the day and date games, and which is like, you know what I mean. That was the biggest reason people bought Game Pass Ultimate to begin with, was getting the day one games right off the box. As soon as they released, you had them. You could download them and play them. That was the biggest reason. It didn't even have to do with how many third-party games that other people were going to put on the service. That was the key factor.
Right.
I could play Halo and Forza and Gears, and any Microsoft published game was going to be there on day one. And that was amazing, especially like this year. You've saved a ton of money because if you've downloaded even 4 or 5 of their games this year, you've had a great deal with Game Pass. I mean, Avowed and you know, all these games. You know what I mean? Like right from the get go.
Right. Well, so I listen to Windows Weekly. It has Paul Thurrott on there. If you know him, he's an older guy, but he loves Xbox. He loves Windows. He's been a Windows insider for quite a long time. If you watch the last couple episodes, like he's checked out completely of Xbox, and he truly thinks that they raised.
He's pissed.
Yeah,
He's pissed.
he thinks that they raised the price because he just want people to leave. He's like, they want you to leave Game Pass, get the lower tier, and just buy the games. That's what he thinks. No, I don't. Again, we keep talking about they sabotage the brand, but we don't know until somebody writes a book one day. We don't know anything.
Oh, I used to listen to Windows Weekly all the time.
Yeah, Leo
Paul
Laporte.
Thurrott and everybody else all the time. Yeah, Leo Laporte.
Yep.
I love Leo Laporte, man. He's funny.
Yeah, he's fun. If they ever reboot David
Yeah,
the Gnome, he's definitely the voice to do it.
But I think he's right. I never thought about it like that until you just mentioned what Paul said.
Yeah, because if you think about it, in 2 more years, this thing's going to be $50 a month. There's no way. It's going to keep going up.
Yep.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they won't dare put it up right now, probably for the next year, but at some point in time, it will get an increase. And again, that 30 is going to start climbing to 40 and so on and so forth, you know?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, within a year, you'll get another $10 increase.
Oh, right. Oh, and then they're going to try to justify it because, we put some big ass game in there, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And somebody's going to try to pull this shit again, too. Like, they're all a bunch of greedy pricks.
Oh, yeah. No, this is what happens, though. This is the problem. Like, people are like, oh, yeah, you guys are ponies. No, fuckface. If Xbox goes away, Sony can do whatever they want. And that's not a good thing for us.
They can own your ass, and you can't do nothing about it.
That's it.
I think why we get so harped on it and then people call us ponies is because we still kind of are, but we were very much Xbox first fucking people.
Yes.
So when your favorite brand starts doing bullshit ideas and starts fucking up and fumbling it at the goal line consistently, you have to hold them accountable.
It's like your favorite
If
football
you feel
team.
the need,
You've been with your football team since you were a little kid, and you still watch them.
yeah,
But if they fuck up, you're gonna
Yeah.
be like, bro, they fucked up. You're not gonna be like, oh my god, they
Yeah.
did so great. I don't know what happened.
exactly, dude. Like, yeah, dude, we're great. Like, we only won 3 games this year out of 18.
You're
Like,
gonna
wonderful.
call for the coach's
yeah.
head.
And what does
Yeah,
a sports
exactly.
fan do? What diehard sports fans, right? We all have our teams and we're all
Keeps it
diehards,
real.
right?
Right.
But what happens when our team shit the bed when the ownership is terrible, the marketing's terrible, the team hasn't done fucking squat and doesn't look like, as long as they're happy making money and they put fans in the buckets, a lot of times like a championship, yeah, it's one of those. Well, if we win one, great, but who the fuck cares? Because our fans are going to support us no matter what.
Right.
Xbox is kind of in that same situation. But what happens when a lot of diehard fans get really fucking pissed off? Guess what? There's empty seats in the stands. And guess what happens? A lot of shit fucking goes down. And people stop spending money on merch and people stop watching the TV, which means their ad revenue goes down. All of these things happen.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that it's literally the Cleveland Browns, dude.
Right?
Literally the Cleveland
Well,
Browns.
it's not like that. People in every industry do the same thing. When you're unhappy with your favorite stuff, people say, "Why are you so hard on PlayStation and Nintendo?" Because I don't love PlayStation and Nintendo like I love Xbox. This is the problem.
There you go.
I want
We're
Nintendo
nailing
and
it.
PlayStation should be so secondary to me. They always were. Up until this generation, my PlayStation and my Nintendo were like distant fucking seconds. Like
Right.
they were the sloppy seconds, you know what I mean? I barely ever touched those fucking things unless an exclusive came out. I was always on my Xbox. My
Yep,
friends were
me
there.
too.
They had the best services. They had the best exclusives. At least the exclusives I liked were on the Xbox, right? And then all of a sudden everything's flipped. People say, well, the exclusives are still there. No, they're not even exclusive anymore. So you can tell me why I'm gonna spend money on Game Pass just to play online games when now you're putting your best exclusives on the competing console, which I also own. I don't have that kind of money to be constantly just dumping on Xbox to play online and dumping on my internet to play online and dumping in PlayStation to play online and playing into like at the end of the day I gotta pick one or choose one. I don't have enough time. I'm not living in my mother's basement. I'm not sitting here 40 hours a fucking week playing fucking games like some of you idiots. Like fuck, that's all you do is fucking. I turn something on at 8 o'clock in the morning. You guys are playing it. I go to fucking bed. You're still playing it. I'm like, what kind of life do you have? Like the last time you saw a twat was it on fucking Playboy? Like seriously, like honest to God,
Big
people,
old donkey dick.
right?
And I
New
think
kid nailing it.
Too much donkey
I
dicks
think
in their ass or something.
Microsoft-
But this is why we fucking get mad. Because I'm not mad because I'm doing this for shits and giggles. We're not out here doing these podcasts because we're clickbaiting. There's nothing clickbait about it. It's just a bunch of like diehard Xbox fans that aren't fucking clapping like seals over here because every time they change direction we go, that's good, that's good. No, we're calling them fucking out. And that's what the PlayStation guys used to always say about the Xbox community. When Xbox fucks up, call them out. We're calling out PlayStation too, but nobody listens to that because you know? No, when we call up places, you goes, you don't call police. No, we've been calling out. You just don't listen. Just like you don't listen to us talking about, we could, like I said, we could sit here for the next hour and say every positive thing we've ever loved about Xbox, and that'll go out the fucking window. Because we're not all here doing the echo chamber. We're clapping like seals and fucking just, hurrah, hurrah, Xbox is the best. No matter if they want to fucking feed us the next wave of games through a syringe on our anus.
Oh, man.
Right?
Yeah.
That could be coming. That could be an Xbox. Right?
I don't believe that they really lost with that Activision deal. Because that kind of money that they spent, what, 68 billion to buy Activision? That's like a drop in the bucket for Microsoft.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't lose money like as bad. They made it up real fast. Their stock shot up when the Activision deal came through. They gained like $40 billion, most of it back in stock. And then they made money on the Call of Duties after that. They've been made that money back. I think it's just a way to them just justifying getting greedy.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's what I think it is. You didn't have to do what you did because you were on bullshit when you keep blaming it on Activision for us putting my money on. You blaming it on Activision for Fable taking so long. You put it on Activision uh, pretty much about Perfect Dark getting canceled.
Ugh.
No,
Dead.
that game didn't
Look at how
get canceled
backshot it
because
with
of
the
that.
shotgun.
That game got canceled, Perfect Dark, because you did not have nobody at the helm to snap the whip and put them
everything.
guys in check
And crunch
for
'em.
the initiative.
Ah!
You did not put
Ah!
them in check over there. You let them walk all over you, drinking alcohol all the time. Didn't ever see nobody at the desk doing things. And then they gave us this video that wasn't like the first trailer, but the first trailer looked good. But then you gave us this video, and me personally, I was like, what the hell is this? That last video, I'm like, what the hell is this? This ain't how Perfect Dark is supposed to be.
What the hell is this?
Why is she climbing a pipe? Wait, don't go there, Noof. Why is she climbing a pipe to get to this floor? Why isn't she in the building searching shit like she was in the original trailer? Why? Then we didn't see her at the top of a futuristic building when we saw it. What happened?
That bitch was lies as told by Phil
let
Spencer.
them run all over you like they did with what's that game, Scalebound.
Oh man.
A quick point, because Perry put this in the chat. Perry put this in the chat. Perry said, if I can see that lady shooting a zombie deer again in the State of Decay 3 trailer, I swear. Now my point to Perry's comment is, see, look at what happened, right? That team wasn't owned by Xbox originally, right? The team that made State of Decay, correct?
Yeah, Undead Labs.
Yeah.
Were they owned by Xbox or no?
No, they weren't, and then they bought them.
Right, Xbox bought them, right?
Yeah.
So here they go. They made 2 fucking games, and they made both games in less than 5 years. Pretty popular games, I might add too. And guess what? Since Xbox bought that fucking studio, they haven't made a fucking game since. They're working on number 3, and that's been what now? Fucking
Bro, I've been watching that lady shoot that deer since the Xbox One X. You realize that, right?
Right, I remember that. Yeah.
So why does this happen to every studio that Microsoft buys, all of a sudden shits the bed and can't put a game out in a timely fashion? So tell me there isn't something fucking fishy with that. Every single studio they buy, every single one, right?
I said that a few years ago, Noob. Give me a second, please. There's no ladder for how they're controlling the other studios out there. Oh, they have ladders for their software teams for Microsoft stuff, like Windows stuff, but they don't have no ladder of command for the people that are making games for them. That's the problem. There's nobody at the top to tell you need to get on these people on the bottom and tell them get this shit together. That's the problem with them. They're too lackadaisical. Oh, when they get these other studios, remember when they got the other studios? Well, we're gonna be nice to our developers and play software. There's the time to be nice.
So nice.
Too busy hiring devs and still wear diapers and nose rings instead of fucking getting actual qualified people.
Nice.
Dude, every time they showed Xbox, okay, the developers, they're riding scooters around in their Hugh Hefner fucking pajamas.
They're like at Google.
Yeah, like Noof said, they got the red hair, the pink hair, the blue hair, they got the nose rings. The guy's got his ass pierced. Like they're showing you all this shit. It's like, where's the game?
I heard her in the background.
It's a very nice piercing.
Yeah. Can't they even hire someone to represent the company that looks fucking like an actual normal person instead of a clown show? Like, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
And I remember Rare bought the barn. Oh, the barn's going to be energy efficient for blah, blah. It's like
an eco-friendly fucking barn.
I'm like, what the fuck is this going to do for Rare? They haven't made a game.
at the rate they're going, they're going to be using fucking hamster wheels for fucking energy and running on candlelight because they're all so fucking. Hey, they killed my environment, man. Ugh.
You.
Oh,
I'm Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Boo.
y'all bitches better get it together down here.
Talos said Wolverine will be up
Mickey's
before
gonna
Stadium
start cracking the
Erection.
whip. If these games don't come out on time.
You tell him, Mickey. You tell him. What the fuck's wrong with these guys?
What is?
Oh,
I'm
you guys gotta
watching
start
this.
cranking out these games.
I'm watching Frank say it.
Oh my goodness, that's too funny.
Oh man.
Exactly.
I knew
You're
that was
locking
gonna
a
be a
pizza.
long
We
Fucking
beat this
locking
one
a
to
room
death.
pizza for a year. Exactly.
We're beating this one to death.
No, Xbox beat us to death.
Like it's like beating us. Yeah.
And all we ever heard was,
beat
oh
us to
yeah,
death.
with new engines and new tools comes easier development because now like the processing power is so so good that basically now games can almost like basically make themselves. Well, you know what? The sad part is a lot of these devs are going to work themselves out of a job because AI is going to fucking replace them. And why not? Why not get AI to fucking do all the work that these fucking guys are taking 5 years to do, and AI could probably do it in less than a year.
Right.
Okay.
You know,
There's only
right?
one word I can say about Xbox, and I love Xbox. Y'all know I do.
Yep.
Betrayal. That's it.
Betrayal.
That's the only word. Betrayal.
Mommy's.
Hey man, the AI, when I made that Phil Spencer song, the AI said all that shit. I didn't write any of that stuff. It said he betrayed everybody.
Right? And you wonder now, fucking companies are going, well, why should we be spending fucking $500 million to make a game that you guys are going to take fucking 6 years to make? Well, we'll cut half of our fucking employees, making it half the fucking time and making half the fucking money.
They're going to cut more people in January, going into February.
So, you want to keep your job, maybe start fucking going to work every fucking day.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I honestly think Satya ruined it. Because Phil honestly said,
you about to call him Philip?
Satya said to Phil.
Oh, I didn't know you knew him like that.
Satya said to Phil, "You're my bitch. You do it where I want you to do it." And Phil
he
said,
did. He said,
"Okay."
But here's the problem with that. I know what you're saying, Sir X-Man.
Your head?
I know what you're saying, Sir X-Man. But here's the thing: if Phil didn't fuck up, Satya wouldn't have said, "Hey, you're my bitch now." That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
If he would have delivered, they wouldn't have come after him. He didn't deliver, and they came after him.
They should have let Activision die, because you know what? Activision was struggling, and they came to Microsoft because he knew that they were the only one that had the money.
Yep.
And they said, we need to get him. You know what? You should have let Activision struggle some more. Then you could have got him for a cheaper price and kept some money in your pocket.
Well, right after Microsoft bought them, Bobby Kotick says you really shouldn't have gotten into gaming. He said you should get out of gaming or something like that. Hey, thanks for the money, sucker. But you shouldn't be gaming.
At the rate they're going, the only game we're going to get is fucking Call of Duty year after fucking year.
Oh my god. I know.
You know what this just means? It means Fortnite's going to make more money now. Because people are just going to blow more money on Fortnite.
Goddamn bitches.
At least Fortnite is confident.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know,
I got
right?
my Rock Band guitar. I'm good. I still got my guitar.
Yo, you love Fortnite.
And 3 on my
the biggest
Xbox,
Fortnite guy I know.
Original Xbox, so I'm good.
Mental's blaming Game Pass, man, for all this.
You know what?
Nah,
Dude,
Game Pass, man, is being traded in for PS Plus guy.
Game Pass, man, did not sell enough subscriptions to fucking justify its existence.
He went out on his own, dude. He didn't want to serve under a cucklord, so he just abandoned ship.
Did you say a cockaloid?
Did he leave Xbox Ally X in your ass? I mean, what's going on? Or in Game Pass man's ass? I don't know.
Jesus.
Yeah, who the hell?
He left it in there and it didn't dissolve, I guess.
Yeah, how many people can really afford that
thing? Eye to eye.
And how many people want to play a portable game all the damn time. Come on,
Listen,
man.
it's all about this console right here. All right,
What did it?
the Atari
Oh,
Pac-Man
you got it?
edition.
Oh my god, dude! Please do an unboxing.
It's all
Do an
about this.
unboxing. Play with it.
Look at that, eh?
I bought it. I bought
Nice.
two. I bought the same thing, Perry. Except I got.
But did you get all
two
the
One
controllers?
for my mouth and one for my ass.
Joystick.
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 I'd rather
One
Oh,
for
man.
every hole.
if they came out with a Dreamcast.
Which one are you gonna put in your mouth or butt?
You
They're
know
all
what
going to
I'm
my
saying?
ass,
If they
and
came
there's
out
no
with a
more.
Dream- If they came
And
out
you
with
got
a
enough
Dream-
fucking joysticks there for a fucking orgy. Holy man.
Oh yeah, he do.
Perry,
If they
I got every color.
got enough money for
If
an
they
Xbox.
came out with a
One.
Dreamcast too, I would buy that before I bought the next Xbox.
Hell yeah, I'd go back to
Oh,
Sega. Are you
okay.
kidding me? That's why we went to Xbox, because there was no Sega left.
Oh my god. How much for you to shove that up your ass?
I don't know, but this one's going up my ass later tonight.
Oh,
The ugliest controller known to
I do not want
man.
to see the video.
that's
I
awesome,
do not
dude.
want to see the video.
How much do we have to pay? How much do we have to pay?
It's got the red line because it already came out of somebody's ass.
Oh my god, that was the pull-out mark.
Oh
Wow,
my lord, the
remember
pull-up mark.
remember Hancock? Buddy, remember Hancock? The movie Hancock when
yeah.
he went to prison, right? And he said,
You got the God of War
"You need
controller
to
too,
get
you
out.
damn
You
bastard.
need to get out of my way,
Nice.
or I'm gonna shove that
That's-
man."
It's not the best custom controller ever, but it's okay.
Really? You like
I
this
ended up
one?
watching Hancock again last night. That was funny.
It's not as nice as the Astrobot ones.
Yeah. I got the
Yeah,
blue
it's
one.
It's got the red streak on it, so it looks like a sideways fucking maxi pad.
No.
Oh,
This is one of the greatest movies Sir X-Men recommended. The Stuff.
Oh damn.
Stuff.
4K HDR.
The Stuff in 4K. You-
nice.
You know, if you get rid of the grain in this movie, it looks like it was filmed yesterday. That's crazy.
Really?
Is that Gabriel Byrne
I don't even know.
on the cover? It looks like him. How old is that movie? Like 1980s?
I think it was 79. I don't even know. I got my glasses on. I can't even see what the hell's going on here.
My glasses.
My glasses.
I know the two guys from Law and Order in it, Paul Sorvino and the other guy.
Hey, Perry,
Law and
how'd you
order.
think about the part when the stuff came out the eyeballs?
Yeah, that was messed
What
up.
they-
You know, there's an unedited cut on this, right? That
Really?
it was only put in the theaters for like a couple days. Yeah, it's an extra half an hour.
Oh wow!
This is 1985,
it?
by the way.
How was it?
I didn't see
The
that.
extra half an
I didn't
hour.
see that cut because it's only
yeah.
on the Blu-ray. But I watched the actual 4K, which is the regular movie.
Get that. I might have.
Dude, the funniest part is where the chocolate chip guy jumps on them.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
just like looking around. This guy jumps on him.
Oh man.
That's too funny.
Oh, that movie's good though, dude. It's better than a lot of people think. But there's a lot of movies are like that where they don't get enough rating, but it end up being good.
It was
later
good.
on,
I'm keeping
years
it.
later. Yeah.
And then I got Candyman. I watched this one unrated.
Oh, you,
Candyman.
you finally seen it?
Yeah. It's a little confusing, but I got it.
Yeah,
You
man,
got to
man,
see-
man.
You got to see Chicago Projects.
And then Creep
Your
Show
boy.
2, 4K.
Who?
Creep Show 2.
Oh yeah. Yes. The roaches.
Hey, lady, can I get a ride? Or what did he say? He say something like that. The Milkman is in the chat. What's going on, Milkman?
We.
And this came today. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie.
Oh, that was good.
Wow.
I gotta
I
watch
like
this one
that.
again.
But,
I watched this when I was a kid.
4K as well.
This is 4K. All this shit's 4K.
Oh, nice, dude. That's pretty.
And by the way, it looks and works better on the PlayStation 5 Pro 4K player
By the way.
on a
Ooh.
Sony TV. Just saying.
Ooh.
Well, Sony does have propriety for.
standing here.
And then Sleepaway Camp 3. Anthony gave me the first two. I haven't even watched any of these, but the 4K was $3 more than the Blu-ray, so I just bought the 4K.
Yay.
Do what?
All right, so I would pick Steve Ballmer to run Xbox. Wicked, who would you pick?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Steve Ballmer with the side package of Peter Mole.
I agree 100%. Noof?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you got to go Balmer. Look, have Balmer for his aggressive nature's competitive side, because the guy's the kind of dude that you can tell he doesn't like to lose. He doesn't like to play second fiddle.
No, he does not.
And then fucking honestly, if I had to, I'd fucking I'd even fucking hire Sean Layden to come in and fucking, because he seemed to be more in touch with gaming and gamers than the Microsoft brass is going. You know, somebody that knows games, stays in touch with the community, and wants to get it back on track, or rehire some disgruntled guy like fucking Mike Ibarra, because it sounds like Mike Ibarra knows what's going wrong. So
Right.
maybe Mike Ibarra can come in and fucking fix some of that shit. So Mike, you have an open checkbook. Let's fix this shit. Tell us what's wrong with it. You're obviously speaking to the community. Let's fucking fix it. Let's put this back on track.
I'll be honest, though. I think both those guys like smelling their own farts a little bit. So I think Mike Ibarra I think he's all right. He just made that comment like, oh, you should tip the developers. Like, no, fuck that. They get paid for that. I'm not tipping anybody. Sean Layden, that guy totally huffs his own farts all night long. But like you said, it's not that it would be a bad thing if he were to come in and fix it. That's the thing. We need somebody to fix it. So those guys to fix it would probably be the best thing for gaming.
Right.
You ready?
Go ahead. It's your turn.
Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer.
Bill Gates gonna come back.
And
Bill
Steve
Gates,
Ballmer.
dude.
Because Bill Gates would be like, why you giving my
Billy.
shit away?
Billy G, dude.
Why
Billy G
you,
in the house.
why you
Yeah,
giving
that guy
my shit
fucks.
away? Satya. Why you giving my shit away?
Dude, that would be like
didn't
Luke
retire.
Skywalker fighting Snoke.
I didn't retire.
That would be.
I didn't
to
retire.
fuck my company.
Oh my god.
I
dude.
didn't take
Fight
my
to the death.
multi-billion
I
dollar
need it.
settlement that my wife got half.
That was
Could
his
you
fault.
For
imagine if they
you
fought
to
to the death?
destroy my company like this. He's even fucking up with Windows 11, Satya is.
I know.
heard.
I heard that
I
the
know.
new one console is gonna have Windows 12 in it.
Good God.
Yeah, I heard that about the Xbox One, and guess what? It still has Windows 10 in it.
So I'm like,
Hey,
he's there trying to destroy Microsoft also. That's why he's there.
he don't give a fuck.
When is Dwayne The Rock Johnson going to play this guy in a movie?
We don't
Ooh.
know.
We need to get The Rock in there. Let The Rock run Xbox, Microsoft. Ooh, that'd be sick.
If you smell what Sacha's cooking.
Like, you see the
Can
way
you
they got-
imagine him cutting promos on PlayStation? That would be fucking incredible.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
You know, honestly, to me, if you read what I said in the chat earlier, I sometimes wish that Microsoft hadn't pursued the whole ABK deal,
Right.
yep.
because I think that to me that almost feels like that should have been the turning point in terms of like a more dominant Xbox.
Yeah.
And that seems like it turned into a turning point of a less fucking sustainable. I don't know. It just company doesn't make sense ever since that deal. I think the intentions were there. That the fans kind of hoped for, but I think overall they got cold feet because of that whole court case, and then they got challenged. And instead of being like, "Yeah, we're going to put this here, we're going to strengthen our position in the marketplace," we're just going to put everything on everything because we're going to get sued up to yin yang because we're a monopoly now on certain franchises. They got cold feet and they try to make it go through it, and of course trying to recoup their money as fast as possible. They're just kind of like, "Yeah, we're going to do that however is possible, or we deem necessary. So I almost wish that had to gone through because I think Xbox would be a little closer to the brand we know and love than this fucking whatever the fuck they're called right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
They would have done better
Feel that.
trying to buy EA.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't get a Madden game for like 17 years.
Yeah, get bad.
I'm not upset about that.
Awesome.
Who's really upset about not seeing a Madden every year?
Well, maybe he should go away for like 2 years, every 2 years to make a Madden game.
No.
But holy shit,
Well,
like,
should go away for life.
yeah, he'd be locked away for life.
It's on to come out, they're gonna call
Hey.
it George Washington football.
Yeah, I know, right? You know what's messed up though? You know, I always got mad because Gearbox never sold Duke Nukem to Microsoft. I was like, come on, just sell it to Microsoft. They'll have all the characters from the 90s. You know what? I'm happy they didn't fucking sell Duke Nukem to Microsoft because now Duke is free.
They knew.
He'll be out at some point. Whereas if
They
Xbox
knew.
had him, they'd lock him up.
I swear to God, they knew.
Well, there goes the whole
Keep
night
moving on.
here, but we got some other topics really quick. So that's
Yep.
one topic out of the several we have.
Jesus,
that
Sweet
was
Mary
a- that
Joseph.
was a very big controversial topic.
That's
That
Yeah.
was big.
You're good. I don't worry. I don't care about that. It's my channel. Hey, you know what? Let's see how much Xbox costs now. Hang on.
And starting next month, Xbox will be available for just $15,649.
Are you serious?
That's insane. I know it's a big leap, but
15
let me
grand?
explain.
No way. No one
Rip
will
off,
buy this.
Lower the price.
Not worth it.
Shout out to Venge for making these videos, by the way. I did not make them. Venge did. Venge said, you know what? Take these videos and show everybody. So
Microsoft would like to inform you that the cost of the next Xbox will be $1,200 and a kidney. So please bear accordingly.
well, the video I just played said it was going to be $15,000. So there you go. Now I have the next video, which is they're going to announce it at $156,000.
Workspace program. And that's why we're excited to share the new price of Xbox. Starting at $15,649,999,999. Folks, we believe Workspace.
Now I got the Game Pass announcement that it's gone up to $200 a month.
And today, Game Pass is getting even better. The new price, $200 a month. Thank you.
Yeah, we're fucking stupid. Yes, I want to pay more because I'm an idiot.
I love the energy, everyone. I love it. Let's talk about what you're getting for that.
All right, the last video. The last video. Xbox Game Pass is $300 per minute.
Starting right now, Game Pass is just $300 per minute.
Take all my money.
Yes, I love you, Phil.
You all are amazing. Thank you.
I want to suck your
Starting
dick,
right
Phil.
now.
Oh, well, there you go.
Isn't that what that's usually what a hooker says? Isn't it? It's $300 per minute.
Oh, damn, that's why we're in and out like a fucking fast food restaurant.
Oh man! All right, so we got other
You got
time.
more pumps than a pair of Reebok sneakers.
Oh man! We cut this off. We'll just finish with Xbox. We'll finish wrapping up with Xbox with this one. Call of Duty is no longer going to have early access this year, so you get the game the day it comes out. No early access, none of that bullshit. What do you think?
Oh, they want an extra $30 or whatever for the extra 3 days that you're doing every other fucking game?
They're
Wait a
saying
minute,
no.
What if you can't buy the Vault Edition for an extra $30 and then get it?
You could probably buy it Vault
I'm gonna buy
Edition,
it anyway.
but you can't play it early. This is
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
buy
hearing.
it
I don't know if this
anyway.
is true or not.
Nah, that sounds pretty lame. It sounds pretty lame. There's no incentive there.
Well, because they kind of want you to go out and buy it, I guess, at full price.
I don't care.
Dead
about
in the
Call of
water, I
Duty.
say it's dead.
I don't care about Call of Duty anyway. So
I say it's dead, ho.
Breaking news. Microsoft just bought Battlefield.
Fucking love it.
you are evil.
Ooh. They just said they're gonna cut about half of the developers. Hope you like all the maps they already got out.
If Microsoft has to buy Battlefield and they put a developer on it, it might take them 3 years to get destruction on one building.
Nah, Microsoft is cock blocking.
They're using it game engine for Crackdown.
Oh god.
Trying to do.
Oh my god.
They've been trying to block Battlefield's thunder for a minute, for the past few months, even before the game came out. We're gonna give you the beta a day early.
Right.
A week early before Battlefield. And everybody like, what the hell is this shit? The Call of Duty. They brought out trash. But people are gonna fall for it.
So we will go to. I'm gonna combine these topics here. How did you guys feel? Halloween. How was your Halloween? And did you play anything or watch any movies for Halloween?
Ooh, man. You want to start off with me?
Anybody?
Go ahead.
Boy. Let's Noof, you got anything first? What about you?
Trying to think. I watched something. I can't even remember what the fuck it was.
Debbie Does Dallas.
You watch Shitty Bang Bang.
I remember those movies. Where's the VHS?
Dreadpool is in the chat.
I watched a new scary porno. It's called Ozempic Sex.
Starring Phil Spencer.
They kept getting skinnier. By the time they were done, there was nothing left of them.
Starring Phil My Ass Spencer.
And Sarah Goldbond. Sarah Goldbondage.
Well, I can tell you what I watched.
Sarah Goldbondage.
Ugh. You couldn't pay me to watch that.
On Halloween, I watched Scooby-Doo Zombie Island, baby. And if you haven't seen it, you better go fucking watch it.
I've seen it.
That's right, baby. It's got a fucking hell of a song in it too.
Well, we watched Creepshow 2 and Candyman. And I think there was another movie I forgot. But I think we just watched those two films. And that was it.
Watch the stuff.
Oh, the stuff I watched. Did we watch that on Halloween? I don't even know.
I think so.
Pink, you're in the chat. Was that on Halloween? It might have been on Halloween because we had people coming in for Halloween camp. Yeah, it was on Halloween because the menu is like when the women are on the runway and it's playing that 80s music and kids were coming in getting candy and the menu was playing and they were probably like, why are these old fucks listening to this 80s shit? So
the 80s were cool.
Hell yeah. I was born in the 80s. Like, we have a guy that comes in that looks like he's from the 80s. And he has a girlfriend now that looks like she's from the 80s. And the guy came in and bought the 80s Diet Coke that I have, the lime one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this guy, dude, if I show you a picture of this guy, you'd be like, holy shit, like he got in a time machine. This stuff was on Halloween.
Tales from the game store.
I don't have those yet, but yeah, we saw the 3 movies on Halloween. Yeah, Sir X-Man. So what the hell did you do on Halloween?
I played Battlefield.
You any trick-or-treaters, or you just ate candy yourself?
Nah, turned the lights off and had the whole house dark. I was good. Nobody coming to me. Besides that, a lot of people know about, problem. So they knew I wasn't coming out.
Right. All right. The last topic before we might get a sighting of Game Pass, man. What games get you in the holiday spirit when heading into Thanksgiving or Christmas? Anybody could take this.
It's a Wonderful Life. I own it.
Oh, you watch it? I usually watch it. If it's Thanksgiving. I watched Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, I'll tell you that much.
In the holiday spirit. People watch holiday Christmas movies before Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Charlie Brown, my guy.
Miracle on 34th Street. Classic. And right before Christmas, I watched the Scrooge movie, A Christmas Carol.
Ooh.
I like Mickey's Christmas Carol. I think that one's good.
Mickey.
I never seen that.
It's good.
Mickey.
I like the one with Bill Murray though. It was
Scrooge.
That was good.
You know, I
Scrooge was good.
have it on 4K, but I've never watched it. It's in the other room, so we definitely have to watch it.
Seen Scrooge?
No.
Oh,
I've seen the poster like for obviously for 40 whatever years. I've seen the stupid poster, but I never watched the movie.
oh wow, you gotta see the Scrooge, dude.
It is the poster.
Mm. But I got other ones, but you know, I'll say some other ones while we get close.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any games that you play that remind you of the holiday spirit?
Ooh. Sir X-Man's gonna be getting one. I know that.
I want to get that game so bad.
What game?
I know you do. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I want to get that game. And people say it's actually good.
That game came out like, what was it, in 2011, 2012 on the Switch. I'm sorry, on the Wii, on the original Wii. But
I don't care.
But it was never
Xbox
on,
now.
it was never ported anywhere until now, which I think is crazy. Yes, it's a good game. It's a really good game, actually. They also have a Santa Claus game, too, from that universe.
I might get it next week. I might get it for PC.
Nice.
Ooh. You think you're better than us? You getting it on the Xbox?
Why wouldn't I play it on the PC? Get some Steam achievements for a change instead of Xbox achievements.
He wants to use his mouse and keyboard.
The Xbox achievements ain't gonna mean nothing nowadays.
Right.
It don't matter no more.
I got like all the achievements in Mortal Kombat on Xbox. I just got to play Mythologies and Special Forces, but I got all the achievements.
I saw you getting down. I saw you getting down.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't care what they say about Special Forces. I actually liked that game.
I never played it. I played it for like 5 minutes and I was like, wow, I got to check this out. So now I'll check it out. I got to get the damn achievements.
That's right, dude. I was playing that game on my Switch and goddamn, I was getting my ass whooped.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while since I played those old ones.
That's going to be a big topic for tomorrow night.
You were like, damn, I feel like I was playing X-Man and bowling.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. Until I started whooping that ass, old man.
Yeah, okay, whatever, dude.
Sir X-Man walked into the bowling alley, left in a wheelchair.
Hey, Wicked, keep hope alive, man. Keep hope alive.
Yeah.
Dude, if
Don't
I hit the fucking lottery, I'm gonna
fans know how to do that.
If I hit the lottery, I'm gonna buy you guys a bowling alley. Okay? One bowling alley, you guys are just gonna run it.
That's right, dude. We're gonna run it, and we're gonna run the underground bowling league.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Have me and my son, if I ever hit it like that, buy a bowling alley and run it.
You guys will make more money than Phil Spencer.
We could just lie about it.
Nowadays, a lot of people need something to do.
You'll make that 30% quicker than Xbox.
Right. That's right. We'll have subscriptions to go bowling.
And since I'm rich, I'll keep it at a low price for people.
Nice.
You make more money at a
jack
low.
it up.
Yeah, Xbox.
Jack it up.
You make more money at a lower price than you do jacking up the price.
No, we don't want to bowling. We don't want to do bowling. Once we're done with bowling, if we get sick of it, we're just gonna outprice it.
We want all these indie games that were announced today for Game Pass for $30 a month.
Yeah.
The day the price went up, they announced all these shitty games. Like, bravo, thank you.
Like,
I told you what I bought finally.
Call of Duty, everything else sucks.
I brought that Proteus.
Right.
I like that game.
That's a good game.
And that game got online co-op too.
That game is like a classic Doom style type game. It's really fun.
Oh man, when you get to the middle of that and you get this open world stuff, sometimes you got to figure out how to get over to the other side. I'm like, what the fuck? But it was fun. That game is fun.
So Noof.
And the weapons are dope.
The shotgun's nice. So
yeah.
Noof, you're the last one. What games or movies get you in the holiday spirit?
Well, obviously, Thanksgiving's a little different. I don't really, participate in that too much. And our Thanksgiving is usually in October, where you guys are that towards the end of November.
Right.
So in terms of like holiday, like Christmas kind of holiday, I'm always a sucker for the Christmas Carol. Okay,
Nice.
and I do like the old I think it's the 50s or 60s, the one that has Alistair Sim, the old black and white one.
Right.
As Scrooge, if you're familiar, that's one of my favorite adaptations. But in recent years, the one that was the Walt Disney version that had Jim Carrey playing Ebenezer Scrooge, the 3D silicone graphics ones or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
The CGI one that was all
Christmas.
Anyway, that one's amazing. Obviously, I love the Grinch. I love the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch as well, and I like just that. The one that even just came out like about a couple of years ago. There, the animated Grinch. That's a great
saw that
movie.
one. Yep.
With the dog and everything and stuff. That was funny. Gaming wise, there isn't, it's oddly speaking about it, hasn't been a lot of like games that are sort of like associated with the holidays or gaming in general, like that sort of stuff. So
The Nightmare Before Christmas is the only one I think about back then.
Yeah. For me, I guess a holiday game is, I don't really have a traditional holiday game, but I do like, around the holidays, what's big, one of the biggest things about holidays is spending time with family and friends.
Yep.
So getting a couple of great multiplayer games and playing with your friends is the best thing you can do over the holidays. Some chill ass games, stuff like Forza Horizon or something like that, or hanging out.
I mean, you bring it your PlayStation.
Bringing the Switch.
So stuff like that is cool. You know what I mean? Just hanging out with your buddies and playing some chill ass games will be fun. So hopefully we can get more community game nights together during the holiday season this year.
Dude, when we played Fortnite with you and Fred, Fred was like,
awesome.
It was awesome. We played with Fred last night. He's dropping us where all the teams are and killing us in 2 seconds. I was like, Fred, what the hell's going on with you? He's like trying to impress Noof by dropping us where nobody was. Then he's like screwing us over the next time.
I'm gonna go here for the XP, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm here to watch everything, I guess.
My theory with that is I always try to land where I think the least amount of people are going to land, because I want to get set up. I want to try to find some weapons and kind of be ready for the enemies. Nothing worse than jumping down and you're trying to scramble to find the fucking first gun you can find because there's like 5 or 6 teams landing on top of you, basically. And you're like, what the heck?
Oh.
And then you dive 10 seconds into the game. You're like, well, that was fun.
Yeah, by a little kid. Thanks, Fred. Fred was setting us up all night with well, shockingly, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a Grinch game for Xbox and PlayStation and Switch that came out a couple of years ago. And the game is really good. And I'm going to promote it here.
It's on Game Pass right
It's in Game Pass right now. But I bought it because I actually buy my shit. Just saying.
Yeah.
And it's on PC as well. So you could check that game out right now, however you want to check it out. I know these guys are going to, I think it's Play Anywhere for the ROG Allies. So when the other handle's up your ass, you can still download it and play it. You're good. But I like that game. Mickey's Christmas Carol, another movie, even though people say it's not Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Die Hard.
There's a lot of movies out there, Christmas movies and stuff. So I haven't watched the Jim Carrey Grinch, but I have it on 4K. Because we were gonna watch both of them, the new one that Noof was talking about and the Jim Carrey one, but we watched the new one first, and then we must have watched something else or whatever. But I have to watch that Jim Carrey one.
I think when the Jim Carrey one came out, I was just tired of seeing Jim Carrey everywhere.
Yeah,
Krampus is fun too.
And that's what happened to me.
I'll tell you a funny story.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
Or and Christmas all the time.
I'll tell you a funny story about it. And we were at my in-laws' house. This is probably like 10 years ago. And they were playing Christmas music, right? So my father-in-law changes the track, or it changes automatically or something. All of a sudden you hear Busta Rhymes going, boom, 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 right? And he's like, what the hell is this shit, right?
He's like, what?
Dude, it was my wife had the soundtrack from the Jim Carrey Grinch in the CD player for like 10 years, and nobody knew, and it just started playing.
Oh my god, dude, that's too fucking rich.
I know my
That's too
favorite
fucking
Christmas
That was fucking
song.
funny.
I know my
Oh my
favorite
God.
Christmas song.
What is it?
Christmas in Hollis, Queens, by Run DMC.
Nice.
The one that was on
I don't
Die
know.
Hard. And like, you got any Christmas music? This it? Christmas music, man.
That's funny.
That's one of my favorite Christmas songs right there. I play it every year.
That's funny though. It's funny that CD was in the CD player for all those years.
Yeah, I know you would. I know your family would like. What the?
Her family, I'm good. I didn't care. I was like, oh, Buster Rhymes. It's like- dude, that almost ruined the whole night. I'm like, dude, it was an accident. Like, it's funny that the CD was still in there for fucking 12 years or whatever it was.
Wow.
Santa Phil
Yeah,
is coming to town. It says Stevie Mac. Stevie Mac, what's up? We got Dreadpool in here. Shout out to Dreadpool.
Dreadpool.
You got Stevie Mac, Dizzy Delta, all these guys here. Talos, Mental 9R, Caffeine Entertainment, The MILF Man, RWK88. Man, I don't know who else. There's a bunch of people in here. Frank is in here.
Yeah, Talos is my battlefield buddy.
Yeah, he's awesome. You got hockey fan in here, Wesson.
Talos and Stevie. Talos and Stevie, baby.
Oh man. Well, I think
Battlefield buddies.
I think we need to hear from a certain man before we go.
Ooh, what about X-Man's
I smell underwear.
What about X-Man's underwear? What?
X-Man's underwear? He doesn't have underwear?
This is what you're asking me. What are you talking about?
Whoa, I don't know. We were talking about next thing it was underwear. Someone's not wearing underwear. I mean, I don't judge. This is a no judge zone. So whether you want to have it on or not, it doesn't matter.
He's pretty fast and can pass gas.
I'm a free baller.
Damn, bro. The only problem with free balling is that if you gotta powder the boys up on a hot day, there's nowhere to hold the powder. It just hits you and then it just drops down to the ground. That's the only downside if you free ball. You have nowhere to hold the powder.
The Little Drummer Boy is another good movie.
Hey, I don't
the Little
have
Drummer
that
Boy.
problem like that.
I heard that's about Stevie Mac.
Maybe you sweat too much. Maybe that's your problem.
No, it gets
They told me pump.
I had that on VHS, by the way. The Little Drummer Boy.
I got a whole bunch. I got like, dude, honestly,
You know
I
the
love
ones I'm talking about though, the old ones from like the late
Yeah, the
early
Little Drummer Boy.
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
fucking animated
claymation ones. Yeah.
The stop motion shit
Yep.
from Rankin Bass.
That's the one I had on VHS.
Yeah,
I
because
love
he
those
had to. Yeah, he had to do that. Go drum before the birth of Christ.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And it's Christmas, Charlie Brown. That's a good one. I like that one too.
Oh, I love Christmas, Charlie Brown.
Brown Christmas, yeah, that stupid little tree.
Yep.
And Lucy still get him in the winter. That was funny. The movies.
Any questions in the chat? I think Game Pass Man might be showing up. I don't know.
He's lost.
He always breaks into Wicked's house and steals his computer, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so you want to know my game?
Oh yeah, we got to do that. The games before you die.
Yeah. My game is, I know a lot of people have never heard of it. It's made by Psygnosis, the same people that made Colony Wars, and it was called G Police.
No, I know that game.
Oh yeah.
Not a
for the
Sega Saturn
PlayStation
or
1. No, it was
Not
on
on the Sega Saturn?
PlayStation. It was a
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
It was on both.
Right.
Yeah.
Because G Police came out when it was created right after they did that Blue Thunder movie. helicopter movie back in the day.
Right.
Right. So I guess they got the idea from that. And that game was awesome. You had to rescue people, I think, and then you had to open up and and do so many things, man. It was just an addictive game. It was fun. Just like Colony Wars. And I love Colony Wars. Oh, that game was. But if you get a chance and you've got a PlayStation 1 and you got the ability to get G Police, go get it and check it out. Because it was so much fun.
I will say.
You got a PlayStation 1. Huh?
I will say mine is going to be Choplifter on the Sega Master System.
Ooh, up and down, up and down, up and down.
And sideways, and the tank could shoot you and knock you down. It was a pain in the... I never got past the second level.
Oh, shit.
Had the game forever. I never beat the second level.
Yeah, that game was fun. It was hard, but it
Super
was
Thunderblade.
I had that, yes. I also had that on Master System.
So, Noof, what games that people should play any year before they die?
Well, I would say first pick would going to be Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Nice.
You have to play that game. I think it's one of the best action platforming games with an iconic character of all time. It is one of my favorite games of all time.
You're talking to a person that beat every Tomb Raider. So, come on.
Yeah, love that game. That's the best of the trilogy, I think, of the modern trilogy. I think going back to the 16-bit era, a game that I played a living shit out of, that made me a lover of the character, and certainly in love with the Sega Genesis. I would say Revenge of Shinobi. Love that game.
Yes.
Great music. Yuzo Koshiro. The graphics were ahead of its time at the time. You know what I mean? And probably as well. I mean, I got to go with the classics. Something to me that obviously again, Sega solidified the Genesis, and I'm going to have to say Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hell yeah.
The original Sonic, just because there's something so iconic about the original. The sequels are fantastic and they were better in a lot of ways, but there's just something about that original game, the music, the title screen. Just man, like I played the shit out of that game when it came out, and so yeah, those would be three I would definitely tell people to definitely play. And honorable mention, the original Gears of War, man, because without that, I wouldn't be an Xbox fan the way I am today without the original Gears of War. Yes, play the the new version if you want the definitive edition, but either which way, just play the original game because it's just a great campaign with great characters, great co-op, just phenomenal.
Hell yeah. I got the Sega Genesis because of Sonic. I was like, I got to play Sonic. I got to have it. I got the whole console, came with it. So.
Well, you only get one game a week, but since you're a guest, we'll let it slide.
Well, if it's one game, we're going back to the first one I picked, and that is Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh-oh, who is that?
Hey, Wicked, you need to say your game of the week before Game Pass man get here.
Yeah, what's your game?
My game of the week. What do you got to play before you die? Well, in my opinion, I'm going to say this one. I've been holding on to it for a while. It's my favorite wrestling game of all time, and that's WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Not only is the roster amazing.
Come out? What year did that come out?
2003, if I'm not mistaken.
He's right. He's correct.
That game was fun.
It's got Brock Lesnar on the cover. It's got
Tori Wilson on the cover.
Yep. It's got the intro is amazing. The roster's amazing. The everybody's theme songs fucking hit. It's multiplayer. Like you could just have fun. It was the old school Royal Rumble, which I appreciate, which is just grab, Irish whip, sprint, club them with your arm until they go over. And that's how it should be. I don't need this fucking, tap this button, hit it in between this button to get them to do this and that. So SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, baby, on the PS2 and only on the PS2.
Nice.
Yeah,
Can't
baby.
believe
Great
you
pick.
went old school for a change. What?
Oh, fuck yeah. I've been holding on to that one for a while. I figured I, wouldn't go with that one right off the bat. So,
Good for you.
well,
That's a good choice. I played that. That's a good choice.
yes. Hold on. I think there's a knock at my door. Let me go check it real quick.
Uh-oh. You see somebody getting beat up out there? I hear somebody getting beat up too. Wow.
Oh, speaking of that, real quick. Me and Frank were at GameStop today in the mall, and these two girls were beating the shit out of each other. The lady from GameStop ran behind the counter, ran out there, and said, "Get out of here!" She's like, broke up the fight. Anyway,
You didn't tape it?
that just reminded me of
You
that.
was like, damn.
Now they're changing it to fight stop.
Yeah, I know, right?
I saw that fight. I would have yelled "World Star" and videotaped it, but beat off. I thought you said beat off.
No,
it's Game Pass, man.
I would have been like, cat fight.
And as you can see, everybody,
It's the new shirt.
Let me know. Yes, it's from my trip. It's from my trip from the other night, the other day, the other week. You want to see it, everybody? This is my shirt when I made my trip to Japan to see PS Plus Man, my new boyfriend.
Who's that? Who's your new boyfriend?
Oh, you know.
Kojima?
PS Plus Man.
What?
I know he's more of a third.
PlayStation Plus man.
Yeah, he's more of a
Is
third.
PlayStation Plus man, is he plus sized?
Ooh.
More cushion for the pushing.
He has one penis enlargement pump to one PS Plus man.
Oh, you went to Phil's house?
Yes, we broke in through the back door. Yes.
Nice. Gift card.
Yes, everybody. Take this card. I know some. Take this card and type it in, baby.
Notice I don't have an Xbox card. Sorry, Microsoft, not giving you any more money.
It is so sorry.
I'll give this code out right now, Game Pass, man. You want the code? It says, go fuck yourself. There's a code. There you go.
Oh, shit, let me write that down. Hey, wait a minute. You sick son of a bitch. Well. I had a long flight back home, but as you can see, PS Plus Man gave me something pretty nice to wear. Pretty nice. It's all about friendship. Look at that pony, baby. That's like all of us, baby. That's like all of us in there. And right here in the middle is our best friend, Mental 9R, because he's the most important.
Mental 9R.
Yes.
PS Plus, man.
Yo, I ain't no PS Plus, man. That's my boyfriend, dog. Get it straight. What are you, drunk?
So what, you was hoe?
Yo, he's my bitch. Dog.
Well, I'm just letting you know that I do have a PlayStation account. Just letting you know.
Oh, you got a PlayStation account? Does it have dust on it? Is it collecting dust? Like what's up?
I've had a PlayStation account since the
Ice Age?
PS3. Yeah. PS3, yeah.
Nice. Well, how about you get that thing up and running, two-step authentication, because you're going to need it, pal. So buckle up, because the magic school bus is going to go down like a merry-go-round, because Phil motherfucking driving.
What?
So unless you want to get out, you better get that PlayStation, baby.
I'm just letting you know I still sign into it every now and then on my phone now.
Yes,
so I still
good.
have an account. Mm-hmm.
Yes, maybe I'll have PS Plus.
But I'm not going to the dark side until the Death Star blows up.
Yeah, right.
It's coming soon.
What if I could tell you could bring back the ones you love?
What?
In PlayStation Land.
Oh my God, no.
Yes.
Oh God, there's no hope.
Do we have any questions for Game Pass, Matt?
Any questions for Game Pass, man?
What'd you say?
Go ahead, Perry. You said you had a question for Game Pass, man.
Oh no, I was saying anybody in the chat have any questions?
Look at this shit. Straight from Japan, baby. Made in a sweatshop, naturally.
Did you learn any Japanese martial arts?
Oh, yeah, dude. I learned a little bit. Got my Bruce Lee on real quick. I kicked some ass. Saw the Yakuza down there, and I fucking gave him some business. Told him not to subscribe to Game Pass.
How big is Batista's dick?
Huge.
I ask this question all the time.
Massively huge. Quite a show. It is quite a show.
You obviously went to Japan, which is notorious for hating Xbox. So how did that go over when you had to tell all the kids about the phenomenal deal that is Game Pass? Did they accept you, or did they try to trade you a rice platter?
They beat the shit out of him.
So when I went there and I got off the plane, PS Plus man welcomed me with open arms to his country. And from there on out, I was treated with nothing but respect. And there, they showed me, and I showed them my loyalty to the PlayStation community. So I may have Game Pass in the name, but I am no longer pushing that agenda for them. It is PS Plus or die.
Did they take your script
That's why
away?
you're all black? Is that why your suit's black now?
Yes, I am vengeance.
Vengeance.
And I had to show
and correction. You cannot learn martial arts from Bruce Lee because Bruce Lee was Chinese. Just letting you know.
The word
what he said was he actually learned Martian farts. That's what he learned.
Oh, wow.
So high that it puts you in a meditative state for 3 days. Some might call it a coma. I do not.
Nah, they
In
call
Japan,
that
in Japan, they have Area 52. They have Area 52 in Japan, and apparently Game Pass man found Area 52. They showed him how to do martial farts. There you go.
That is right. Martial farts.
Martian farts.
Yes.
Why don't you let us buy
Down
an
with the
annual?
Xbox.
Dizzy Delta's got questions for you, man.
Let me see.
Why don't you let us
see.
go ahead? You read it.
All right. Let me see. I'm trying to. I see Infinite. Where is it?
Dizzy Delta's got 2 of them right there. Or he's got 3 of them.
Why don't you let us buy an annual subscription on the system instead of your monthly horse shit?
Jesus Christ, Sir X Man, what do you think of? I don't know where it is. Maybe you need to read it for me. Just read it for me.
He just read it.
Wherever you
Why don't you let them buy annual subscriptions?
Why do we buy? Because. Listen, boys. Listen. I don't ride for the green team. I'm in the middle. I walk a fine line. But all they want to do over there is fucking rimrod you because they want to take their money while they spray cream cheese and have gangbangs all night. And it's absolutely disgusting. It makes me sick. That's why I had to leave. I couldn't go to the cream cheese parties anymore. I'd be walking out like this covered in cream cheese and bagels. I'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ, 3 a.m.
Just don't go to New Rochelle, and I think you'll be clear of the cream cheese. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hey, they told you it was chocolate cream cheese, and it was really
Don't
shit.
be out at 3 a.m.
Ooh.
Find out with
Cream cheese party. He says, why don't you give us 3 free games a month to keep us? PlayStation Plus man does.
Ooh. Well, we don't do that because this is what we did. We eliminated it. Told you it was a good idea. This is just when I was working for the company. We told you it was a good idea. You guys ate it up like a fat kid eats cake. And then after that, we just sprinkled some shitty indies in there in the Game Pass. And you guys were like, this is great. 50 new games. And then we jacked the price up and everybody was just fucking dandy about it. Now, not so much. still the same thing, though.
When are you? Oh wait, how big is your green? I'll say, how big is a green dildo?
Ooh,
That's from Dizzy Delta. That's not from me. I'm just saying.
Listen, Dizzy. I had man, I don't even know. Have you ever seen, it's like you ever seen like the size of a baby arm? But I used to use it on Phil. Phil was loving that. I just take a little cream cheese bar, just dab it right on the top, and just be like, yay! And you just like purr like a walrus. My boy Phil, that used to be my boy.
I have a question.
He thought Diddy was bad.
Well, now Sarah Bond straps one on and gives it to him. So there you go.
Sweet mother of pearl, the yin to the yang of the Xbox fucking hierarchy.
Sir X-Man has a question for you.
Sir X-Man, what do you got?
Man.
Wait, I'm on vacation. Can't you see what the fuck you bothering me for?
Whatever.
Don't worry, guys.
Game
I'll be right
Pass,
back.
man. So every hero has a villain. So is Satya your anti Game Pass man?
He's Snoke. He's like Snoke. He's like the Emperor. He's kind of like the Phantom Menace, but now we know he's not the Phantom Menace anymore. He's been pulling strings like the Counts of. He's been pulling strings like in Star Wars on both sides of the Clone Wars. And now we know. Phil was just the guy taking the brunt of it. He was the apprentice. Then once we saw through that facade, we were like, it's a two-stage approach, just like the Sith.
Clone your bone.
There's always two. Always two. Sarah Bond, I don't know where she comes in. But she'll be gone because chicken nuggets are more important.
She's Princess Leia.
Princess Layla.
Ice and nugget Leia. Help me, Satya.
By the way, that boxing commercial was horrible and it sucks.
Dude, it was.
You're playing the Rocky music for somebody that's not Stallone. What the hell is wrong with you?
It was so cheesy. It's like, this is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. I guess what I'm doing the podcast on right now is an Xbox. This monitor is an Xbox. That's great.
And isn't it great that these are also an Xbox? Because I could just pay them and not have to pay the other guy.
Is so much Xbox. Oh, sorry, that's my Japanese coming out of me. I was out of there for so long.
Jill Spencer.
Yep. I came off and I was like, hello, the people of the moon. And then naturally he hugged me and grabbed my ass, and it was love at first sight. So I can't go wrong with that. Phil would have never done that. Phil's little in Japan.
Nah, Phil would have fucked you and lied to you. That's what he did to everybody. So there you go. He's used to doing that.
Game Pass man, big in Japan, boy. Game Pass man, big in Japan. You know what it is.
How come when Phil was in Japan, it looked like he slunked in, looking like a homeless guy, and then he couldn't? He was telling him the X button was in the wrong spot.
Hold on, I'm just in the water real quick. I'm just gonna get in the water.
Who's the hippo behind
I'm surprised that
it?
they picked a company that sounds a lot like asses to make some like a ROG ally. Asus, asses, Croc ally, whatever.
It's funny. It's people keep saying Asus, but it's Asus. Like I literally watch videos from the company. They say their name clear as day. Asus.
Yeah, it's always been
library.
People keep saying Asus.
Library. Ain't nothing but a library, baby.
Why does Phil look like Gollum now? Says Dizzy Delta.
Ooh, that's the Ozempic. You
that
drop all the weight, but the after
garbage
make
game.
him look like Gollum because it's precious.
That game was garbage.
It's precious little peepee. You loved that game. I heard you.
I thought he'd be gaining. I thought by now he'd be gaining some weight with all that extra money they're getting off of Game Pass.
No,
I can afford a buffet menu now.
It's the side effect. It's the side effect. Now he needs to jack up the price because he's dying.
Oh, I don't know. He's dying to get to the buffet and eat. That's what you were saying. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey Phil, I'm hurting your profit because I'm one of them. They pay $10 a month instead of $30. Oh.
Well, I'm glad I'm not.
How do you
that shit
feel about
was.
that Game Pass guy?
What'd you say? What'd you say, Sir X-Man?
Game Pass guy, I pay $10 a month. I ain't giving you no more money. You
That's
just
fine.
here for
I'm
my
out for that shit.
online
You a cheap. You a
Game
cheap
Pass,
bitch.
man.
You a cheap bitch. Why don't you buck up? You don't see the value, old man? I mean, what do you not play Fortnite? You don't see
I
the
see
value
more
in that?
value. I see more value in a Happy Meal than you.
Harold, what's going on, Harold?
Let me tell you something.
Harold's in the chat.
Buddy. There's great value there. You just gotta look beyond it. EA Play and the Ubisoft classics from like 13 years ago. Don't you want to replay them? Fuck. What a great value. Great value. That's a great value right there.
Value man.
When will the Xbox Series consoles be in the Dollar Tree?
They're gonna put it in the landfill. They're gonna use it as a paperweight or something like that. You know what I mean?
They're about to send them all to the landfill to keep ET cartridges company.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna turn it into a planter. I'm just gonna, start planting things around it outside. That way the flowers.
Landfill. It's an Xbox.
Oh, I'm gonna get a little gravestone. I'm gonna pop it there, and I'm gonna just dig like a nice little 2x2 hole and just put my Xbox in there.
Hey, Game Pass man,
Realize my Xbox.
Your Game Pass seeds will turn into a Game Pass tree, like a Tia pet.
It's gonna, fucking. It's gonna. Then my Xbox is gonna come out of the ground and try to kill me or some shit like that. I probably should just smash it then bury it. I can't leave it alive.
And it's gonna tell you, feed me, Seymour.
Any final questions for Game Pass, man?
I'm gonna have to throw it off I'm gonna have to throw it in the water like the Jumanji shit. Yeah. Then you hear the drums. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, mama. Anything else?
Hey, I don't see your cape, Game Pass, man. What happened to
Yo,
it?
I got my cape. Don't you fucking. Why don't you put your glasses on, buddy? Woo! You can't see it because I'm in the water. The water's blowing. It's lowering me down. Me and my friends.
Game Pass man, I need to know, Game Pass man, are you excited about the potential of a new Xbox console that is essentially a hybrid PC? Does that get you going?
No, kind of doesn't even get me going. Not even the thought. Right now, I am not even at half chub, not even quarter chub, just thinking about it. Because you know what? They can promise me and tell me all they want. And they can spew out that shit to that boy Jezebel, and Jezebel can spew his stuff, and we're not gonna believe it anymore. We're gonna oh hell no! I don't believe a thing they say. I gotta see it, like my good boy Casper.
Seeing is believing.
It's believing.
We got one more question from RWK. He says, Game Pass man, we need lube. Can you ask Diddy for some?
Yes. Back in the days, I used to go to a couple of their parties. Me and him dug a tunnel together so that we could get out there underground. And let's just say there's a halfway mark with a door, and there is lube. So I have access. We will bring it. There is going to be no lack of that.
Dizzy Delta, will you stop charging for multiplayer on the next console?
Why would we do that?
Something doesn't make sense.
We already got you for 30.
To be honest with you, really quick, something doesn't make sense about that. You're going to jack up the price now, but tell everyone the next console there's no paywall? What the fuck sense does that make? Then don't charge anybody for it now, right?
I think that.
Does anybody think for 5 seconds here?
Yeah.
I think they're not going to ever drop it. It's just going to
go up. We're raising the pass in 2 days, but don't worry. Next year, we ain't going to charge nobody nothing. Get the fuck out of here. What is that?
It's going to go back to 20 because we won't charge you for the paywall. Now you're lying because the extra 10 was for cloud and the great 25 extra games that they're going to offer you. Not 75. You already had 50, so here's
So are they just going to charge people who stay on the console? And then the people that get the new one, that's a PC, obviously you ain't paying?
Oh, yes.
Like, what the fuck is it? Why would you raise it and then right as you're raising it, say, guys, next year it's gonna be free. What the fuck?
You know, PC.
That would be a good question because this would be something I would bring up. If it is, it depends.
In
Is
2026, we're full on retarded.
Is
Game Pass, man,
only
real
going
quick.
to have
This is
PC
important.
Game Pass, or is it going to allow you to use Ultimate Game Pass? I need to know, because if it uses PC, then I guess you don't pay for the paywall. You just pay for the subscription. But if you can do Ultimate, then I guess you are paying for online, even though it is a PC. That would answer.
Why don't they just fucking tell us and stop being stupid?
Give you the option to log into PS Plus. Yes.
No, I got a question for Game Pass.
Like options of cream cheese. And sometimes I don't like.
Why is PC PC Game Pass get every game on day one of release, and they get EA access, and it's only $17 a month? Why is that?
Two things. One, you do not pay for the paywall. Number two, they want you to see that that deal is more enticing, so you are going to go there eventually out of anger once you realize this. But they're stupid and don't know how to market, so they're just going to wait there with their hands up, fucking playing grab ass over there, waiting. Like, ooh, let's grab each other's ass. And they get to wait for everybody to figure it out.
I don't know.
Yep.
All right. Game Pass, man, you got to say goodnight because we got to wrap it up. We got panel that has to go out and eat and stuff.
Nighty-night, everybody. As you can see, my buddies out here.
Game Pass man has got me craving some cream cheese right now.
We're going to go play. That's me and some Microsoft ex-employees, disgruntled ones. We're going to go play Naked Marco Polo. I'll see you guys, everybody. I'll see y'all later. Well, you know what? I have to leave you with something. What am I going to leave you with? There's only one thing that I can leave you with. It's the only thing I need to leave you with. And that is for everybody in this chat to work the fuck.
His microphone clipped bad. Nobody even heard that. Oh, man.
Hey, maybe we'll get some Arnold in here for a little while Game Pass.
I think Arnold's got to meet some maids right now.
Oh, meet her maid.
Arnold's on vacation, man. He's had enough of the game talk.
He's had enough. Noof, every time I hear you talk now, I hear Arnold. So it's like I can't differentiate the two. All righty.
Good show, guys. Awesome chat too, by the way.
Hell
Amazing
yeah.
people here, as always.
Thanks for coming on, Noof.
Fantastic. No, thanks for being. We're glad to be here, man. It's fun.
Yeah, because this morning Porter was like, "Oh, I can't make it tonight." And I was like, "All right, let me get everything together." And I was like, let's see if Noof is around.
I'm always around. Round like a pizza.
Why you sound like Errol Flynn from back in the day?
Because I'm from back in the day.
From back in the day, baby.
Oh.
Everybody leave this place in Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
So, Mortal Kombat will be a topic tomorrow on Game Complainers. So everyone, tomorrow night around the same time, will be live. And Mortal Kombat's getting the smoke, unless Xbox steps on another rake tomorrow, which I don't know. With their track record, I don't know. They might get what is that? Ripley's Believe It or Not or whatever. They might get one of those fucking achievements if they keep this up. But
yeah, like I told you in the chat yesterday, I'm not getting that game until it has multiplayer lobbies.
Right. And we're going to talk about that in detail tomorrow. That's going to be the big topic is Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. That's going to be, there's a lot of stuff going on with that.
Tomorrow to get my point of view?
Yeah, if you want to come on.
Hell yeah, dude. Rip it.
Also, it's funny. a lot of people don't know this, but right now the Mortal Kombat community is like broken because it's like the Xbox community thing going on right now. Like you got half the people calling them shills and half the people saying there's nothing wrong with the game. And then there's people in the middle. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So we're gonna talk about all that tomorrow. But where can we find Noof Nukem at?
Probably in your mother's underwear.
No.
The red light district selling his soul.
That's gross.
Gross. Yeah, no, I'm got my face filled with cream cheese right now. Game Pass man.
That's
apparently
gross too.
Game Pass man is apparently going to get another dish of cream of some young guy.
Oh.
Tell me,
And,
man, yum,
yeah,
yum,
I
yum,
don't
yum,
know.
yum.
That's happened
really,
before.
Other than streaming occasionally, I don't really have a channel kind of going currently. So I mean, it's there, but yeah, other than a few streams here and there, you'll just find me on random podcasts or once in a while doing random shoot the breeze streams. But that's about it. But you guys are awesome, and thanks for tuning in and supporting Perry's channel. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, hopefully on some video games.
Awesome. Sir X-Man, where can I find you at?
Right here every week until I die.
Whoa.
And
Jesus Christ.
Dragon
Till you die.
Dragon's Den on Saturdays if they have a show. And maybe bowling with my friend Wicked someday because
Yo, fuck bowling,
I
bitch.
missed it. You know you have
This kid
fun
rolls
with
300s down here.
I got yeah.
We got to get you guys to the 10-year anniversary and do a bowling tournament in the street.
Oh my god.
Just close down Main
Oh, no,
Street
you
and have bowling.
You can't put him.
What's it going to be called?
Yeah,
Big black
He'll
balls
try to
versus
go-
big white
he'll-
balls?
He'll try to do naked bowling knowing his
Naked bowling. Hey,
Battle of the Balls.
they actually have that. They talked about that on Majestic Mayhem, the ladies.
Oh my god.
It was a naked
Oh,
bowling
wow.
White pins and black balls.
thing.
Wow. I gotta watch that episode.
It's
That
true,
ought to be
Noof.
funny.
There was a naked bowling league.
Wow.
Does it surprise you in this world, this day and age?
Can you imagine some dude like
Really?
scratching his fucking nutsack and then he goes over and sticks his fucking fingers in a bowling ball?
Oh.
Dude, and to Portland, they have a.
Might have stuck
Oregon,
something else in the
they
bowling
have a
ball.
They have a naked bike ride every year. Come on.
Dude, I
Naked
seen
bike ride.
like a little snippet of that. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this?
Hey,
Yeah,
they've been doing
it's
that
wild.
every year. Didn't you ever see Van Wilder?
No, I saw a Facebook group, but it said you were orchestrating it.
So, Wicked, where the hell can we find you every week?
Well, apparently you could find me here until the day I die, but
Oh, you trying to be
Hell
funny,
yeah,
right?
dude.
Because you live longer than me, you asshole.
hey, you know what? You don't fucking know that. Every day is a blessing, Sir X-Man. Every day is a blessing.
I know that.
So you never
I'm
know
telling
when
you.
you're gonna go. But yeah, you know, you can just find me on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Twitter, and you know, baby, here every Tuesday.
All righty.
Hey, put a shout out for Cerebro Paul. He turned 60, I think, the other day.
Wow.
Damn!
Shout out to Cerebral Paul.
Oh,
Shout out.
And shout out to Proto Foxy, who will be back next week.
Proto.
And he will be hosting this show on his channel, unless something changes. But I think he'll be back next week. So shout out to Proto Foxy. And hopefully he gets everything
Shout out
straightened
to
out.
Noof.
What?
We
Whoever
acknowledge you,
you
Proto.
are.
We acknowledge you.
Hell yeah, we
Yeah.
acknowledge him.
Shout out,
Our
bro.
podcast
Shout
chief.
out. Mhm.
All right, everyone. We're out of here. Everyone take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. And you can catch me tomorrow right here on the Game Components podcast between 9:30 and 10 p.m. Eastern. And Sir X-Man said he'll jump in for a little bit and talk about Mortal Kombat. So that's the topic for tomorrow, Mortal Kombat. And that'll be it. Peace.
Peace.
As